stop using the term casual. Oh my lord, guys, this term is so overused. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on this video. If you guys enjoy, make sure to subscribe. We're having lots more awesome content coming. Leave a comment down below what videos you guys want to see next, and right back into the video. It seems like with being a combat sports fan, any time nowadays that you have an opinion of some sort, you're going to get called a casual. Because there's always going to be those guys who are the Conor McGregor or the Khabib meat riders who always go, you're such a casual because you have this opinion, blah, 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 blah. For instance, if I was to go online right now and say, Conor McGregor is still a capable fighter, you're such a casual, you don't understand the sport. Now, what I want to ask is, when did being a casual become such a bad thing? Because to be honestly, it's not a bad thing to be a casual fan. Casual fans make up a majority of the sport. Not everyone's a diehard fan. For instance, if you take a look at American football, right? Everybody knows what American football is. Everybody understands, Tom Brady is one of the best quarterbacks of all time. But not everybody understands the sport in depth to the point where they know each player on each team. They know who's going to go first overall in the draft. They know all this stuff. They know all the technical things about football. Most people don't. But you don't see NFL fans going around calling each other casuals. So why are we using it in MMA? And even if we are using it, why is it used in a bad way? Instead, why not politely inform people about how to understand the sport better, about certain things like this guy will probably beat this guy because styles make fights. For instance, whenever you see people use MMA math, don't insult them and call them a casual. Instead, you can explain to them about how styles make fights. You could explain why this fighter could beat this guy. And I'll give you an example of this, right? I have an opinion here that people will probably call me a casual for. That I believe that Robert Whittaker is much better pound for pound than Israel Adesanya. Now, why is that, right? Izzy beat Robert Whittaker twice, you casual. You should probably know that pound for pound, Izzy's better. Well, it's really simply due to the fact that Izzy's style is literally made for the middleweight and featherweight divisions. The reason for that being is there isn't really any high-level wrestlers in either of those weight classes. If you were to take Izzy and put him into a heavyweight, a light heavyweight, a welterweight, a lightweight, a bantamweight even, a flyweight even, he will get taken down and submitted very quickly by at least some people. Not everybody, but some people. But why is that? It's because Izzy hasn't faced a wrestler on the caliber of other fighters. Whereas when you take a look at Robert Whittaker, the man is so well-rounded, right? He's got that karate stance. He's really good with his striking. He's got really good 1-2 high kick combination with an amazing defensive wrestling game. One of the best anti-wrestlers in the game. The second best anti-wrestler of all time behind Jose Aldo. The man just doesn't get taken down. I mean, look how many takedown attempts Yoel Romero went for on this guy. And he struggled to get him down to the ground. Why is that? Because Robert Whittaker's takedown defense is phenomenal, along with a really good, newly developed offensive wrestling game. Now, Robert Whittaker may not have the best top control, but that's irrelevant to the conversation. You put Robert Whittaker in any weight class, and he does very well because of his well-rounded ability, and he's such a high-level fighter. And I'm pretty sure he's, 31, 32 years old? He's just hitting his prime now. And he's already been through the fights with Israel Adesanya. He's been through the fights with Yoel Romero, Jacare Souza, Derek Brunson, Darren Till, Jared Cannonier. I mean, come on. Look at the list of competition that this man has fought. And I seriously believe, pound for pound, he's better than Israel Adesanya. But styles make fights. And Israel Adesanya's style is tailor-made for a guy like Robert Whittaker. Tall, long, good striker from a distance, has good takedown defense against the cage, and Izzy backs himself up to the cage a lot of times. But what happens if you put Izzy into the lightweight division? Right? He would get mauled by a guy like Islam Makhachev. And yes, I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, and I should probably, get back to the point of the video. See how the point I just made there, how I broke it down and explained it to you to try to help you understand? So does that make me a casual? Right? I mean, you have to really take a look at these kinds of things. And honestly, when it comes to being a casual, we need to encourage more of them to be hardcore fans. If a casual says something stupid, you should not go out of your way to make him feel even more stupid. Because he's not going to want to watch the sport anymore, or he's not going to want to talk about the sport anymore if fans are just making him feel stupid every time he displays an opinion. Politely educate people. But I also understand at the same time, you're not always going to be able to politely educate people. Yes, I do understand that. Those people, you don't even spend time with them. You don't even try to engage with them. But the only reason why people are able to talk like this online and call each other casuals and be such is because of the fact that people are able to hide behind screens and do this. Type behind a keyboard. Be keyboard warriors. That's all these people are. And those people are not true MMA fans. If people who are true MMA fans are going to have at least an ounce of respect for people, even when they have disagreeing opinions. Now, I don't want to get political, but it's kind of like when you call someone a homophobic. It's kind of just lost all of its meaning in this day and age. You get called a homophobic at this point, it probably shouldn't bother you that much because that word gets tossed around so much. I mean, come on. It shouldn't even matter at this point. It's not even a bad thing to be an MMA casual, guys, but remember, when you use that as an insult, A, it's lost all of its meaning, B, you're an NPC, and C, you're not a true mixed martial arts fan because you should be willing to educate rather than turn people away from the sport. But yeah, guys, that's the tangent I've gone on. I went on a massive tangent about Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker somewhere in there. I've went on a tangent of how it's not a bad thing to be a casual. But I hope you guys understood the point of the video I was trying to make here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next, because sometimes it's kind of hard to come up with a topic when there's not necessarily a lot going on in the MMA world. So, I mean, and I always make these in one go. Like, I never go out of my way to make a script because, to be honest, that's just not me. I like to kind of just talk off the cuff. I can talk for long periods of time. Usually it's better when I have someone to talk with and, go with a flow with almost. But it's just what we got here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe for more awesome content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!